Hi, it's Melissa here, and really excited to be up on the Clique YouTube channel and also my own channel. And what I'm sharing with you today is the Clique into Summer kit, which is an exclusive limited edition kit. And I'm just going to show you what I'm planning to do with it for my first project. I have these photos, and a little bit of background. I live in Queenstown, New Zealand, and right now it's been -1 at night, and looking outside I can actually see a bit of snow falling. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm in the southern hemisphere. It's certainly not summer, but that doesn't stop me from using this kit. Now, I don't know about you, but I am not fully up to date with scrapping my photos by any means. So I actually find it really helpful to use a seasonal kit in the US, or whatever season they're having. Works really well with photos I haven't yet scrapped here. So these are some photos of the picnic we had in summer. And what I did was one Friday night I planned a surprise for my family. I told them we were going somewhere for dinner, we were taking a picnic, we weren't going out per se, but we were going somewhere, and I took them to the lake that's near our house. So what I did was I went through the kit and I removed, sorry, got to get my geography right here. I removed some of the items that are not going to work with my photos. So we live in Alpine Resort, mountains and lakes, there's no beach. So, and of course it's New Zealand. So I've taken out the States wood veneer, I've taken out the crab, which is gorgeous because it's gold, washi tape. And just as an example, because we're using the Simple Stories You Are Here collection, these are the pocket pieces, and we didn't go on a plane, we went 5 minutes away. Just showing you some examples of some of the things that I took out because they're not going to work. Now, I will use these on some other projects, but I just wanted to show you that you don't have to be limited depending where you are in the world. So now I thought I'd go through some of these and just show you. This collection, if you want to have a good look at it, I've linked a video below to Sandy, who is Oh Snap Gonzo. She did a really good kit share, and if you want to check that out, just follow the link below. So looking at these pieces, this collection's very tropical, but I mean, that by your side, that's going to work for me. Got here, we're going places, a camera, that's going to work. Airplane's not, the world's not. Geotag with a heart, that's going to work. This could even work because, you know, it was still a destination that we went to, even though it was just down the road. I don't want to have too many of the tropical things in this one because it's not really a tropical location. You were here. Because I'm using 4x6 landscape photos, I'm not going to use this one, but I could have. Actually, Paradise is there is an actual place called Paradise near where we live. It's about an hour away. Absolutely gorgeous. It's not tropical, of course. It's another mountain location. Sunshine and happiness has got to be one of my favourite summer sayings. We don't say the word vacation, so I'm not going to use that. That's a bit tropical, but could potentially be fussy cut. That will be awesome for my journaling. I think that's another good journaling one. I want to keep away from tropical, like I said. Enjoy, that could work because that looks like the lake. Let's go, that could work. Palm trees aren't going to work. More travelling. I should really be trying to look at these ones. Here we go. See, I don't want the cityscape, but even that could work with a bit of journaling on it. And these are 4x6 landscapes, so I do want to use what I can. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah, that could work. So, as you can see, I've pulled a good pile here, and what I've also done is gone through the papers and the speciality acetate, and I've just cut them into 4x6. And what I'm wanting to do, showing you what I've selected here, is I've made a lot of mini albums. For this one, I really like the idea of photos being flush in the album. So I've got these in order, these photos, so I'm thinking this is going to be kind of the protective part over my cover. It depends if I use the thickers that came in the kit. But yeah. So what I imagine is, like, if that were my cover, then I would have a photo. Maybe I would back like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to include making the cover on this video. And I will put you on to fast forward and do a voiceover for that, because at this stage I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching.
So here I'm just deciding how to make my cover, and like I said, I knew that I wanted that beautiful acetate piece with the gold, I don't know what you call them, arrows on it, and I wanted it to have like 2 layers. So I'm just going through the embellishments to the kit and seeing if there's anything I want in particular. These are the thickers that came with the kit, and they're by Dear Lizzie, and they're kind of tropical, but I'm going to make them work because they go with the kit. And at this point I decided that the Here We Go card was going to be too much. There would be too many words with my title as well. So I chose that, it's like a fake layered banner card, and I'm just putting the word surprise on here with the thickers. And I did think about sewing them, but they're actually really sticky. So if in the future, because I know chipboard can sometimes be problematic, if there is a problem, I will just either glue them or sew them. So then I went into my stash, and I think these are basic grey, just black letter stickers. And I wanted to put summer surprise. And then once I get to the end of this word summer, I realised that I want to call it a summer surprise. So as you can see, I've got the 2 layers there, and I just keep checking with the acetate piece to make sure it's all legible. I cut some of the exclusive cut files with my silhouette, and I cut the leaves that didn't look too tropical, and I also cut that beautiful, it's like a round frame with leaves, and that'll feature later on as I make my album. So I'm just gluing down one of those leaves, and I cut them in different sizes, and I also mirrored them so that they're not all going in the same direction. When I had seen that little heart in the ephemera pack, I knew I wanted to use it. It's just so cute, and just adds a tiny little touch of girly to the cover of this album. So, because really my surprise was all about the love for my family. So here I'm going through the ephemera, and as you can see, you get a lot. Bearing in mind that I've pulled some of them out that are more travel related or tropical related. So I just pulled out some things I thought, because I felt that it needed something else. So I've decided to go with that little blue arrow. So I'm just gluing that down. And now I'm putting it together, and I just used my crocodile, and I've got my mat out just to get the positioning measurements right. So that is the cover, and now what I need to do is go through the photos and go through the papers and just decide on the order. So that's what I'm doing there. And I decided to keep the photos all on the right side of the book and have pattern paper on the left. So I'd nearly got it right. I think I was 1 or 2 pieces short. So that's pretty good for not counting how many photos I actually had. So I've gone onto this, it's like a pinky corally matte print. Now it doesn't bother me that it's not here. I mean, chance of getting pattern paper with this location on it are very slim unless I made it myself. So it's not a big deal. And so what I plan to do is embellish or journal on the pattern paper sides of the book, so on the left side. So now what I want to do is, because not all of the pieces of paper have things on them that I want, so I just need to go through and glue paper to the back of each photo. I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. That's my 2-year-old singing. It's Saturday morning here, and both my girls sing all the time. I don't even think they realise they're singing when they do. So now I'm adding the little ring clips, and this is my album. Unembellished and totally not finished at all. So I'm just flicking through to show you how it looks with the photos and the papers. Really happy with it. It's really simple, and my favourite part is embellishing, which I will be doing next. So I've got a couple of close-ups of the cover and the inside cover. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again really soon with my embellishing of the album.